Hi everybody, I'm back with, I'm going to show you how I did my canning without any canning equipment. Well, I mean, I've got this of course, but I don't have the fancy smancy pot or the basket or anything else. So what I did was I took my old crock pot, my old stock pot. This is my bean pot, one I make the beans and the chicken and dumplings and all that. So it's kind of got some junk on the inside. And so what I did was I seen on YouTube, someone said if you don't have the basket and you want to try canning but you don't want to invest in the equipment for temporary, you can do this. So she took the liners here, these seals, or bands rather, not seals. The seals are this right here. So you take the bands and she put them like this, and I had a smaller one that I stuck in the middle, and I did it just like that. And then I had all my jars right here, and I set these inside. What I noticed though right away is I was trying to do it like this, and I put all my cans in there, but they were slipping down. So what I did was I thought about my old neighbor Pablo. He used to always jerry-rig stuff together, and you remember our old neighbors from California that we got the goats from. And he said he did everything, he did the Mexican way, which meant in his terms, he meant he did it, he improvised, used what he had. So I did a little Hillbilly, Arkansas and Mexican way, and I put that together. I got my spoons and fork, and I just kind of scattered those kind of all around like that. I stuck all these in there like this, and then I shoved all my jars in here. I mean, exactly like this. This is how I did it. I'm not even kidding. I threw it all in there like this. Every single jar, I threw them in here just like this. And I even put jars on top of jars, and I even put jars laying sideways. I made sure that there was like there was probably about 1 inch or more of water above all my jars. And that's how I canned without using any of the equipment that you're supposed to buy, because they come in kits with the pot and everything. It's about $75, anywhere from like 60 to 100, depending on where you go. Well, I didn't want to invest in that because I didn't know if this is something I wanted to do. So I just got the bare basics. I got new jars, which were those, and I got these because I knew I was going to need new bands and seals, because you've got to use new seals every time you do this. You can reuse your bands, but you can't reuse your seals. I'm only saying that. I am no expert, but just going off of here on the Kerr wide mouth lid bands, it has questions and answers and says you're supposed to use new seals every time. So I got that. I got my Sure gel for the Concord grapes, and that was it. And I went for it, and I was scared to death the whole time, like, oh my gosh, are they gonna have glass exploding in here? I had no idea, you know. And then I had this jar that I used because there was a little bit left over. It filled it to about here. I had to use another pot, and the weird thing about this, I totally was winging it, because I put the lid on, I put it in there, it wasn't even covered with water all the way, it was totally sideways, and it still got a good seal and everything. So it worked. Alright, that's the Hillbilly Mexican way. Bye guys.